Hey, welcome back to the channel. Back working on the 620 again, and just working on some sound deadening material. Same treatment I did in the doors, just doing it in the floors. So got a little bit here on the back, got a little bit back in these speaker holes or back cavities. And so not going for 100% coverage. This is an old rattly truck. Ultimately just trying to quiet down a little bit. Just trying to get rid of some of those reverberations, but don't need to make this super quiet because it probably never will be. So just trying to get a little bit of this in here. Didn't have any from the factory. And so anything is better than what I had before, ultimately. So this is FatMat material. I covered that in a previous video. Bought this big roll long time ago, probably over 10 years ago. Been serving me well. This will be my third vehicle I've done with it, and some of those I had like 100% coverage, and so it lasts a long time. If I can find a link to this stuff, I will link it down below, but otherwise there's a lot of different materials like this on the market. Don't feel like you got to stick with anything. I think probably bought this one because it was the cheapest, and it's a butyl type material. They do have a tar-based material you can buy for like roof flashing, and that is essentially the same stuff, except for it'll probably smell like tar in your car, and you don't really want that. It's cheaper than this stuff, but you have to deal with the smell. So nothing fancy on this whatsoever. Just gonna mark out a couple things like where these plugs are, any holes, body mounts, stuff like that, and then we'll just get to sticking. Pretty simple stuff. All right, let's do it. All right, got it cut out, got the holes cut out for where everything needs to be. We're just gonna heat it up so it sticks a little better, sticks easier. Okay, grab it somewhere where it's not too hot. It's very sticky now. And let's see if I can do this without screwing it up. Hopefully that's a little bit off, but I'll correct that. This one you can see just a tiny bit off on that seat mount, but I'll take care of that here in a second. It's all under the seat, and it's under the carpet. Ideally you wouldn't have all these wrinkles in here, but it's not gonna matter. Nobody's gonna see it except for you. And if you have a little rubber roller, that does make this a lot easier. I had one. I think the kit came with one, and I lost it probably immediately. Okay, it's gonna take some time, get all these little areas pushed in, pressed down, and I'll be back. All right, got this piece in. And I got it kind of pushed down as best as I can, so that seems good. Let's move on to this part, and then we will be ready to start templating some carpet, I think. That won't be in this video. That'll probably be a different one, but I'll just try to keep these short. Anyway, let's get started on this. Do the same thing. Just kind of roughly sizing it out. Looks good to me. Got it. Okay. See where we want that to live. Something like that seems good. This part kind of comes in a little bit, so we're just gonna trim some of that off, like that. And then same thing over here, come in, trim some of that down. Seems good. Okay. Mark the locations of the floor plugs, the floor drains, and the body mounts. Cab mount there. Floor drain here. Okay, seems pretty good. Let's get that trimmed out. Okay. Trim this one. Okay. We're going to repeat it. Okay, this heating step is purely optional. It will stick without it, it just sticks better with it, you know, if it is hot. So I think it's best to center it over the floor drain spot. That looks good. If you have a roller, it really helps here. This is, I don't know, you can do it with your hands, but it's a lot easier with a roller. Here we go. Does it sound any different? Maybe a little, but better to have it than not. So, like I said, didn't have it from the factory. Doesn't need it. I don't know. It'll make a difference. It probably will. So, all right, there we go. That's that. Cool. Well, I'm gonna wrap this one up here. This is just a short little video on installing this FatMat sound deadener. Like I said, pretty easy to install. You can do 100% coverage all over everything. Probably makes a lot of sense to do that if you're doing speaker installations or something like that. For this, it's just to take a little bit of the tinniness out of the vehicle, quiet it down just a touch. And especially for a vehicle that doesn't have sound deadener to begin with, this should help out a little bit. So I'm gonna do carpet pad in some places, probably in the back, carpet around the edges, and just floor mats over the top. I don't think I'm gonna do full carpet just because it just gets too proud. So don't need it. The 1200 is kind of like that. And even from the factory, they just did carpet on the sides, and then you lay your floor mats over the top, and that's it. So that's probably what I'm gonna go with here. Maybe I'll do carpet padding, but I might not do that now. I can always do that later. Super easy to do. All right, well, I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you like this video, click that like button, subscribe if you want, and I'll see you on the next one.